Hello and welcome back to my 47 wonderful and faithful subscribers. You feel like I'm making these videos just for you? I kind of am, aren't I? Well, they do get a lot of views, so just because you haven't subscribed doesn't mean you're not watching. So if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, you know, maybe I'll get over 50. It'd be great. Anyway, what am I going to do today? Well, I usually fill this trailer, as you can see over here, for my dad. I fill it up with whatever wood I don't want, and it's working great. But then when it's full and he's not ready for it, well, it sits here and I can't fill it anymore because it's full. So I'm going to use these baskets, and the plan is I'm going to take these baskets and fill them up with his firewood, however many I need to fill, and then when he's ready for it, I can take the walls off that trailer and I can just set the basket right on the trailer and take it over to his house. Of course, I'll strap it down, make sure it's safe. But anyway, so the first thing I need to do is, so he can reach down in these baskets better, I'm gonna cut out this front a little bit more. I used my Sawzall to cut this spot here, and then, you know, I can reach down and I can touch the bottom, but it's a little more difficult for him. And I got a little bit of this stuff. This is just foam pipe insulation. It was like $1.70 a piece. Anyway, I got 5 of those because I have 5 baskets. And I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna line the edges of it, this spot here. So I've got tape on it right now, but these are sharp edges. So I'm just gonna zip tie that in there, and then he won't cut his arms or scrape himself at all when he's getting wood in and out of it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing next. All right, cut these out a little better. One. Oh, that was already cut. Nice. Two. There you go, easy. Yeah, that's gonna make it a lot nicer. Okay, so next step, this thing has a line on it. I wonder if I could just split it. No, it's gotta be cut. Okay, so next step is I'm going to cut this right down that line. Cool. Bend it in the middle. Start in the middle, right there. Now we're talking. And then go to the edges. That way it'll be even on each side. That's good. The other side. Wasn't that spiffy. There we go. Nobody's cutting themselves on that now. All right, let's zip tie it in place. That's good. I don't think that's going anywhere. I'll do the top corner. I think I can just fold that over like that and just zip tie the end. That's pretty good. And there we go. I like it. Padded edges, no metal sharp shards to scrape and cut on, and you can usually reach down to the bottom and get what's in there. So can't fill these things all the way to the top or the tractor won't be able to pick them up. So probably fill them about 2/3 of the way, call it. Now it's time to get splitting. Good morning once again, YouTube. It is November 17th and it feels like a spring morning. I didn't get a lot split yesterday because, quite frankly, there was a lot of getting ready. I got that basket ready, which that wasn't a waste of time, but I still haven't gotten this wood yard to exactly where I want it. So it's just a well-oiled machine. There's still stuff I've got to move around to get to things and whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to continue splitting all this cherry over here because got to get it split and stacked and measured out and ready to deliver. And that's where I'm going to go. But I'm first going to stack all the stuff that I split yesterday. So let's do that. All right, so according to the time lapse, that only took about 6 seconds. Anyway, it's getting pretty good and stacked up here. This is an 8-foot section, one width by 4 feet high. So when I fill this section in the middle, that'll be a face cord. And then this over here, boy, is this stuff good and dry now. This is so ready to burn. This stuff over here is the hickory. And I'd actually split this to go into bundles. These are so nicely split. This is gonna be some good stuff. Anyway, this is all getting delivered to my friend. So that'll be a face cord of hickory and a face cord of cherry once I get this gap filled in, which I'm gonna start splitting and get that done now. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how fast that goes in time lapse. But if I showed you all that in real time, you'd be bored and my videos would be over an hour long. Anyway, so next thing I want to do is I want to test, I've got this is the scraps. This is going to go to my dad. I want to test and see, make sure the tractor can still lift this. It's about a little over half full, not quite 2/3. So anyway, I'll give that a shot. Well, I need to lift that into the trailer. That's about as high as it'll go. I think that's it. That's full. So just above that where the opening is. Seems about right. All right, let's put this out of the way. I think that's going to do it. Split up all that cherry that we had sitting here. And it's all over here. Got it all nice and neatly stacked and covered up. It's supposed to rain tonight, so tarp will keep it dry so it can sit here until it's ready to be delivered. And this stuff needs to be stacked, but it'll stay dry too. Next, which will probably happen tomorrow, I need to get into this stack right here. Start cutting this stuff up. That'll be good. So hopefully I'll be doing that tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Well, heading back to the wood yard. Boy, did we get a soaker. We got a soaker last night. A lot of rain. Everything's wet. So I don't think I'm going to cut these logs up because it's too wet, but also I need room. I don't sound like a broken record. I always need room. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stack up all this cherry that I cut up or split up yesterday and get that nice and neat. But then this next area over here, this needs cleared out and I need more fence panels, but come with me. Here's what needs to happen. Boy, is it sloshy. I've got all this stone down in here, but the fence is going to continue that way, and I need to run this string all the way over to where there's a stake in the middle. And let me take you over there. Hold on. All right, so I cleared a little bit of a path. Not this path, different path. Oh my goodness, is it soupy? Look at the water everywhere. Yeah, this makes it difficult to work. Anyway, so where's my little footpath? Here we go. I think the deer have been using this. So we'll walk down through here. Oh, the briars and stuff. I cut all this out at one point. If I walk back through here though, now it's getting better. This is going all the way to the back of our property. Again. Yeah, here we go. There's the stake. So I got a stake right here. This is the back of our property. So I want to come 3 feet off of that, put another stake, and extend that string out, which is over there somewhere. Can't see through all the, I can see a little bit. Anyway, I want that fence to be straight, so that's what I want to do after I stack all that wood. But let's get the wood stacked first. Yeah, I've said it before, and I will say it again and continue to say it. It really amazes me when you take a huge stack of logs and you cut it into rounds, and it doesn't seem so big anymore, and then you split it up into nice little pieces and stack it like a puzzle, and I've got all of that turned into just 2 face cords of pine. Cherry. I don't have pine. 2 face cords of cherry. Unbelievable. But hey, it's done, stacked, ready to season. It's good. Let's go play in the woods. Brought a tape measure. Come 3 feet off of that. And this is exactly where the fence posts are gonna go. Right there. I see the ground's soft enough. I brought a hammer, but I don't need it. Yeah, squishy. All right, well, let's start with lopping off a couple of these things. Definitely in the way. There we go. There we go. How about that? Clear all the way down to where that pink flag is, which is 100 feet. Our property is 200 feet wide, so that's halfway. I will be able to continue putting fence posts in and make a nice straight fence. So, you know what? Tomorrow's Friday. I think that'd be a good way to end the week. I think I might put a couple posts in the ground. How about that? We'll see you tomorrow and see if that happens. All right, so just like that, we are back on Friday morning, and it is cold this morning. Oh my goodness, got my overalls on. Yeah, my dad's actually here to help me hold stuff up while I nail it in place and all that kind of stuff, but he's in the car. I drove the car back into the wood yard so he can sit and stay warm for a little bit while I dig this hole. So, let's make a fence. Let's drop a post in the hole. It'll be nice to kind of get this stuff out of the way too. That bubble, can you see it? All right, well that's going to do it for this week. Two lovely new panels, and I actually have enough pickets left over here that I can do another panel. I just need two more 2x4s, honestly, two more treated 2x4s, and I could put another section up. I am going to go all the way across the back of the property, the full 200 feet eventually, but just one panel at a time. That's what I like about this type of fencing. You can just do it a little at a time, and eventually you'll get there. All the cherries split up and stacked. It's been a good week. It's good to get back here in the wood yard and do wood yard type stuff instead of building that shed. I'm really loving that shed, but I'm also very happy it's done. So anyway, can't wait to do more in the wood yard next week. We'll catch you then. Thanks again for watching, and get outside and do some stuff, you know? Take it easy.